You were taught to try harder, run faster, and hunt for what you want as if time were running out. But here's the paradox most of us miss. The moment you stop searching, what you desire starts looking for you. The universe doesn't respond to your wanting, it mirrors your state of being. Think about it. You know that feeling, waiting for a text, a call, an opportunity. It seems right in front of you, but the tighter you grip, the farther it slips, like a reflection on water that dissolves the closer you lean. Today you'll see something deeper. Letting go isn't losing control, it's opening the door to the field where every possibility already exists. You wake up, and the loop plays again. Same alarm, same coffee, same traffic. You promise yourself today will be different, but the film keeps rolling, the soundtrack stuck on repeat. You're not lazy. You're just trapped on an old frequency, inside an old energy spiral. Maybe you're waiting on a new job and refreshing email all day. Maybe you're calling love in, staring in the mirror, repeating affirmations. Maybe it's one more method, one more law of attraction video, one more meditation. And each time, your body whispers a signal. I still don't have it. Here's the truth the mind skips. When you're frantically searching, your body and energy are broadcasting lack. From a quantum lens, attention is energy, and energy imprints reality. It's like tuning a radio while squeezing the dial. The signal jitters, and all you hear is static. Loosen your hand and the station snaps into clarity. The music was always there, waiting for you to align. Physics calls this the observer effect. Stare too hard at a state, and you freeze it into place. Keep observing what's missing, and you reinforce missing. But if you change your state, your breath, your heart rhythm, your inner language, you change the field you're connected to. That's not magic, that's mechanics. On this journey, you'll learn to step out of the trap of constant searching. You'll feel the power of softening, of heart-brain coherence, of touching the quantum field directly. And you'll realize surrender isn't giving up, it's opening up. So if searching only extends the loop of not yet, what actually breaks it? Think back to a season in your life. You wanted something so badly, work, love, a door that would change everything. You thought about it daily, dreamed about it at night, chased every clue and sign. Strangely, the more you chased, the more it hid. The loop tightened. The more you search, the more you feel the lack. The more you lack, the more it hurts. The more it hurts, the more you search. That's the trap, the treadmill of nonstop seeking. It's subtle because on the surface it looks productive. I'm trying. I'm doing something. But underneath, your body and your energy are broadcasting a different message. I don't have it. I'm still missing it. I'm not enough yet. Neuroscience has a name for this. Scarcity mindset. Research out of Harvard, Mullainathan and Schaffer, shows that when we sink into scarcity, money, time, love, the brain narrows its focus, fixating on what's missing and ignoring the open doors around us. When you stare at the gap, you can't see the doorway right beside it. Picture this: a woman meditates every day to attract love. She closes her eyes and repeats, I'm worthy of love. I'm attracting my person. But a small voice in her chest keeps saying, I'm still alone. When will he come? That inner conflict throws her signal out of phase. On the surface, she's calling in love. Underneath, her body is broadcasting loneliness. And the universe reflects the frequency it receives. It's like standing in front of a motion sensor door. At the right distance, it slides open on its own. Stand too close and push, and the sensor doesn't register you. The tension of searching is standing at the wrong distance. The harder you strain, the more you distort your signal. Look at brain waves. In worry and grasping, your brain runs in high beta, the stress band. Your body is signaling, on alert, not safe, not enough. And the quantum mirror reflects that state. More waiting, more delays, more not yet. When you soften, you slip into alpha, the daydream bridge where the mind is open and quiet. In that state, ideas, people, and chances tend to appear. It's not coincidence, it's resonance. The common mistake is believing. The more I think about it, the faster it comes. But in the quantum view, you don't just rehearse an image, you're broadcasting the emotion tied to it. If the emotion is lack, you're transmitting lack. The lesson: searching doesn't create, it often pushes away. Picture a kite. Pull too hard, the string snaps tight and the kite falls. Loosen your hand, and the wind lifts it. Searching is the pull. Allowing is the lift. How do you step off the treadmill? First, catch it. The next time you find yourself checking your phone on a loop, clock watching, calculating. When? Pause. Write this down. In this moment, I'm broadcasting scarcity. Awareness itself weakens the loop. Next, shift your energy. Instead of asking, when will it arrive? Ask, where can I feel fullness right now? Maybe it's the coolness of a glass of water, your body being nourished. Maybe it's a song that opens your chest. Those tiny moments are the key. They move your dial from not enough to enough. Remember, you don't have to drag the entire universe toward you. You adjust your vibration, and the universe syncs. Like tuning the needle on a radio, you don't create the song, you match it, and there it is. When that lands, you'll see the searching trap is a mind game. It makes you feel like you're moving when you're really running in circles. The way out isn't to run faster, it's to step off the track. Now imagine you're standing by a river. The water is clear and calm. You splash and try to hold the flow, and it slips through your fingers. The tighter the grip, the more you lose. Open your palm, and the river naturally fills your hand. That's surrender. Not quitting, allowing. Letting the current of the universe move through you. We often confuse surrender with failure. If I don't push or control, everything falls apart. The opposite is true. Surrender is a different energy altogether. Trust. Trust that the universe is wiser than our small plans. Trust that what's yours finds you at the right time. In quantum physics, there's wave function collapse. Before observation, a particle lives in many states, endless possibilities. Observation forces a single outcome. In life, over-controlling squeezes reality into a narrow lane. Surrender reopens the field. You let the universe choose the best route you couldn't have scripted. Think about your creative moments. A songwriter's best melody rarely comes from forcing hours at the desk. It arrives when they yield to the flow. A painter's best work happens when the hand and colors lead. In the moment of letting go, they plug into a source larger than themselves, the quantum field. Here's the common misunderstanding. Surrender doesn't mean abandoning your dreams or effort. You still send the resume. You still open your heart. You still show up. But the energy underneath your actions is trust, not lack. You plant the seed and resist digging it up every day to see if it sprouted. Try this. Close your eyes and take a slow breath. As you exhale, imagine placing your desire on a small boat and letting it drift down a river of light. You don't need to know where, when, or how it docks. Your only job is to trust that it will. Practice this, and your body begins to broadcast a new signal: relaxation, faith, wholeness. The universe responds to that signal. People often say that the moment they stopped obsessing, opportunities, love, and money appeared. Out of nowhere. It wasn't nowhere. It was the field you just synced with. Remember, surrender isn't sitting on your hands. It's moving without being shackled to the outcome. It's planting and trusting the season. It's loving and letting love grow at its own pace. It's working fully without letting wins or losses define your worth. Understand surrender, and you'll feel its gift: freedom. Freedom from anxiety, pressure, and grasping. And that freedom is the frequency that attracts what you want. Under the quantum law, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Be wholeness, and wholeness finds you. Be free, and free opportunities arrive. Surrender isn't losing, it's the quantum key that opens everything. It's like you stop knocking on every dark door and realize the whole house was already open, flooded with light, waiting for you to walk in. Place a hand on your heart right now. Your heart doesn't just pump blood, it generates an electromagnetic field far stronger than the brain's. Research from the HeartMath Institute shows the heart's field extends several feet beyond the body and shifts with your emotions. Which means every time you love, feel gratitude, or fear, the space around you is programmed by it. The brain is a precision transmitter, sending thoughts and images. The heart is a massive amplifier, making the message unmistakable. When brain and heart are out of sync, your broadcast gets fuzzy, like a mistuned radio. When they're coherent, your message is strong and clear, and the universe, an exquisitely sensitive field, hears you. Picture someone on stage saying all the right words while their heart trembles with fear of rejection. The audience can't name it, but they sense the mismatch. Then there's the person who speaks simply, yet their heart is full of trust and warmth, and the room leans in. That's coherence. In heart-brain coherence, your heart rhythm and brain waves synchronize. Your nervous system balances, stress drops, your body begins to heal. Most importantly, your energy becomes clear and unified, and reality answers in kind. If you pray for wealth while your heart is tight with fear about money, your message isn't abundance, it's scarcity. The mind says one thing, the heart says another. But if you visualize abundance while feeling real gratitude and joy, as if it's already here, the signal locks in. You stop wanting and start living the frequency. The quantum mirror reflects who you're being. Try heart coherence breathing. Close your eyes, palm over your heart. Inhale as if the breath moves directly into your heart. Exhale as if it leaves from your heart. While you breathe, summon a real, positive feeling, gratitude, love, or simple joy. 3 minutes. Your body warms, your pulse eases, your mind quiets. That's coherence beginning. A common mistake is thinking positive, with the mind while the heart stays closed. It's like sending an email without the password. The message doesn't send. You can repeat affirmations 100 times, but if your heart is shut, the universe doesn't catch the signal. One moment of an open heart changes the entire field. Live in coherence, and you don't just attract what you want, you become a healing field for people around you. You'll notice others relax in your presence, as if your energy casts light. That's proof this isn't theory, it's felt reality. So after surrender comes alignment. Don't just stop searching, synchronize your heart and brain. When both broadcast one frequency, you become a powerful transmitter, and the universe can only respond. Think of it this way, the brain is the antenna, the heart is the power source. The mind aims, the heart amplifies. When they harmonize, your signal carries. You're no longer the seeker, you're the one being found. Ever wonder why life sometimes feels like a rerun? New job, new relationship, even a new city, and somehow the same patterns return. Wobbly finances, broken connections, that old emptiness. It's not random. It's the observer loop. In quantum terms, particles stabilize into a state when observed. In human terms, the more you mentally and emotionally observe a reality, the more you freeze it into place. Take a simple example. A man checks his bank balance first thing every morning. The number says, "You're not enough." Day after day, that habit cements scarcity. He doesn't see that watching the number with fear is recreating the very reality he hates. That's the loop. The more you watch it, the more you wire it. Neuroscience explains this with neural pathways. Every time you think, feel, and react the old way, you deepen that trail in the brain. Like walking the same path in a field, each trip makes the groove deeper and harder to leave. How to break the loop? First, recognize that observation isn't neutral, it's an energy choice. When you look at a problem with helplessness, you're not just seeing it, you're feeding it. To change, shift your gaze toward what you intend to create, not what you fear will repeat. Use a quantum journal. Instead of recording what happened, write from the future, as if the thing you want already occurred. Swap. Today I stressed about money. 4. Today an unexpected stream of income arrived and I felt relief and gratitude. You're training your brain and heart to sync with a new frequency. You're observing a different reality, the one you're stepping into. Another myth. I'm just looking at the facts. In a quantum world, there is no detached fact. Every observation carries energy, and that energy imprints reality. You're not only watching the movie, you're rewriting the script each time you watch. Imagine a mirror. Stare at your wrinkles, and all you'll see are wrinkles. Choose to meet your bright eyes, and your whole face lights up. Reality is the mirror. Your observation decides what becomes vivid. The takeaway: stop recycling the past through your attention. Instead of fixating on what's wrong, place your energy on what's arriving. Swap. Why isn't it here yet? For. Who am I when it's here? How does that feel? The moment you begin observing from that new state, the old loop loosens. The brain stops reinforcing the old trail. The heart starts drumming a new rhythm. And the quantum mirror reflects the reality you dare to look at. So the real question isn't, when will life change? It's, from where am I observing? Now close your eyes and picture yourself in an endless space. No walls, no ceiling, no limits. Stardust points of light float all around you. Each one is a possibility, a path, a version of you, wealthy, loved, healed, free. They're here now, inside the quantum field. Science calls it the zero-point field, a sea of foundational energy. Even in a perfect vacuum, there's activity, an underlying field from which particles and forces emerge. As Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. In this field, all possibilities already exist, waiting for resonance. Like radio stations in the air, every station is broadcasting all the time, but you only hear the one you tune to. Every version of your life exists in the field. You receive the one that matches your frequency. Vibrate in fear, and you hear the channel of scarcity. Vibrate in trust and gratitude, and you land on prosperity and love. A quick story: a man chased business opportunities for years, seminars, books, ideas, nothing clicked. He finally paused and shifted his energy. Morning gratitude, daily visualization of already living in sufficiency. A few months later, an old friend called with a partnership. It worked. He realized the opportunity wasn't out there. It was always in the field, waiting for his alignment. Many people think the field is far away and mystical. It's everywhere, around you, in you, through every cell. You don't have to find the field, you're in it, like a fish in water. The question isn't, does it exist? It's, what frequency are you using to access it? Try this at night, before sleep. Imagine walking into a vast room of light. You see countless versions of you. The successful one, the healed one, the one living the life you crave. Choose one. Step close. Feel their energy. Don't ask, how? Just feel, as if you're them now. Let that feeling carry you into sleep. That's how you touch the field and sync with a new possibility. When you grasp this, you stop asking, when will it happen? And start asking, who must I become to match it? If you can imagine it, it already exists in the field. The only question is, will you change frequency to meet it? The field isn't moral, it's a mirror. It doesn't reward the good or punish the bad. It reflects frequency. Broadcast a vibration, receive the matching reality. So instead of forcing the universe to give you what you want, change the energy you live in. Shift your frequency, and reality shifts with it. All possibilities are here. You don't need to chase. You choose and become. Picture that old radio again, tune it, and the music appears. Miss by a hair, and it's static. Life works the same way. The universe doesn't hand you what you want, it mirrors what you're broadcasting. Vibration is the energetic state you carry moment to moment. It isn't in your words, it's in the feeling beneath them. You can say, I'm happy, but if anxiety hums underneath, the signal you send is unrest. The universe hears the vibration, not the sentence. Resonance explains it simply. Two objects vibrating at the same frequency start to amplify each other. Pluck one guitar string, another at the same pitch rings too. In life, broadcast scarcity, and scarce circumstances resonate back. Broadcast gratitude, and fullness finds you. A woman longed for love. She visualized her dream partner, wrote lists, repeated affirmations. But inside she still believed, no one really chooses me. Predictably, she drew in half-hearted relationships, mirrors of her inner lack. Only when she shifted, cultivating self-love and daily joy, did a deep relationship appear. Not because she wanted harder, but because she vibrated differently. A common trap is faking high vibe with forced positivity. A tight smile. A bright tone. Fear underneath. Vibration can't be faked. It isn't a mask, it's the rhythm you truly live inside. So how do you change it? First, find your set point, the default emotion you wake up in. Is it rush, strain, scarcity, or ease, gratitude, eagerness? Feeling, more than thinking, sets your frequency. Practice gratitude. Real gratitude, even for a cold glass of water, a deep breath, a kind glance, shifts you now. Dopamine and serotonin rise, the heart's rhythm smooths, your whole field retunes. Then more reasons to be grateful seem to show up. Try emotional tuning. Sit still, eyes closed, and remember a time you felt truly alive, a win, a belly laugh, a moment of deep love. Refeel it in your cells. You're not just recalling a memory, you're recreating the vibration now, and that opens a new channel. Remember, vibration isn't pretending to be cheerful or forcing optimism. It's choosing a state of being. You might not control the outer world right away, but you can choose your inner frequency now. Change that, and the outer catches up. Life is a playlist. You can't hear jazz if your tuner is set to hard rock. You can't live freedom if your vibration is bound by fear. Change the song inside, and the world will echo it. Here's the quantum truth: you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. You might be thinking, this is beautiful, but how do I live it day to day? You don't need a complicated ritual or an overnight life overhaul. It begins with small practices that, repeated, change your frequency. First, remember, stopping the search doesn't mean doing nothing. It means changing the energy behind your actions. You still work, love, and create, but from already enough? Not yet. To stay aligned with the field, build habits. Morning gratitude. Before your phone or to-do list, close your eyes and name 3 things you're grateful for: your breath, your roof, your working body. Start the day on that frequency, and your set point resets. Visualization with detachment. Spend a few minutes seeing what you want, vivid, emotional, and then smile and release it. No pressure. No. When? Plant the image in the field and let the universe handle the route. Micro-Stillness. Pause a few times a day for 1 minute. Sit, breathe slowly, and listen to your heartbeat. It's a reset button that cuts the seeking loop and shifts your body's energy. Notice without judgment. Catch yourself when the search revs up, doom scrolling, comparing, clock watching. Whisper, "Oh, I'm broadcasting lack." No shame. Return to breath. You're training your brain out of the old loop. Evening let-go ritual. Before sleep, write what you're handing to the field and say, "I offer this to the universe. I trust." Then close your eyes and let it drift. Sleep becomes a bridge to a new reality. Many people quit after a few days, thinking, "No results yet." Remember, the quantum isn't linear time. What matters isn't how long you practice, it's who you become while practicing. One genuine moment of full-body vibration can trigger a powerful shift. The bigger lesson: stopping the search isn't a destination, it's a way of living. It's choosing daily wholeness, alignment, and trust. When you do, what you used to chase begins to find you, gently, naturally, without strain. Think of these practices like tending a garden. You don't yank a plant to make it grow. You water, you care, and you trust the season. Keep planting with patience, and the universe will show you the bloom in its perfect time. Now pause and let your heart feel everything we've traveled through. You've seen why chasing creates emptiness. You've felt that letting go is the key that opens countless possibilities. You understand the power of heart, brain coherence, vibration, the observer loop, and the quantum field, where every version of you already exists. And the most important moment might be this one. You don't need to wait for a future day. You don't need to be richer, better, or more worthy for the universe to hear you. The instant you stop searching and start becoming, reality starts to shift. Think of the universe as a colossal radio tower. The broadcast is constant. The music is on. You don't need to go anywhere to find it. You need only tune your inner frequency. Change the dial and you hear the song that was playing all along, the soundtrack of the life you want. Here's the final message: stop searching, start receiving. Live as if it's already here, even if your eyes can't see it yet. Breathe like someone free. Walk like someone whole. Open like someone loved. Because when you are, the universe reflects. If you remember one line from this entire journey, let it be this: you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. So choose your vibration on purpose. Choose gratitude over lack. Trust over doubt. Wholeness over chasing missing pieces. Step by step, you'll watch the universe open in front of you, clearly, gently, without force. If this resonated and you want more on quantum shifts, hit subscribe and join the Quantum Energy Shift series. Turn on the bell so each new chapter finds you right on time. And before you go, drop a comment. I choose to stop searching. I choose to start receiving. Make it a promise, not to me, to yourself, that starting today, you'll live differently. You're no longer the seeker. You're the magnet. You're not outside the door. You're already in the room. You're not asking, when? You're saying, now. The universe has always been here. And finally, it's ready to show up for you.